This is Machukanyarieko TV talk show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Machukanyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. This evening, I want to focus on one topic, which is on who really holds power in Ruto's cabinet. Who really holds power in Ruto's cabinet? And that topic will be guided by some questions, or some of the questions that we found disturbing us include: 1. Why do some cabinet secretaries vanish from meetings while others survive multiple reshuffles? An example of a cabinet minister who vanished from cabinet meetings is Justin Muturi, but it took quite some time before he was sacked, while others have been there have been about 4 reshuffles, and some other cabinet secretaries have been able to survive. Why are they able? Why? What makes them special to survive these reshuffles? One of them is Aden Duare. 2 is President Ruto's alliance with the Raila Odinga creating new power centers in government. Is President Ruto's alliance with Raila Odinga creating power or new power centers in the government? 3, how does Farouk Kibet, an elected 8 outrank constitutional office holders, influence? What makes him so special to influence Ruto's government? I don't want to exhaust you with so many questions, but there is this one or two question that is so important to my heart. Why does Ruto keep recycling fired CSS into ambassadorial roles? Why does Ruto keep recycling fired CSS into ambassadorial role? And finally, are we witnessing a return to imperial presidents through cabinet manipulations? Are we witnessing a return of imperial presidents through cabinet manipulations? So that will form our discussions today. We want to see who holds power in Ruto's government and probably why. But before we proceed, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe so that wherever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to our subscribers, thank you for your continued support. My symbol discussion today is based on who wields or who is the most influential individual in the cabinet, in the current President William Ruto's cabinet. Kindly, if you have a suggestion, drop your comment so that our viewers, our friends can be able to also have your opinion. In this channel, you are given an opportunity to make your comment freely in this channel. President William Ruto has been making several cabinet appointments, but some individuals, just as we had said earlier, have been reappointed time and again. These include Aden Duare, Kipchumba Murkomen, and even we have more others who are still in his government since the beginning of this or his government. But who else? But that was my question. That is my desire today. That is my objective. Who has power? I can say William Samoei Ruto's power has been divided to some quarters. The first quarter of power is that of Deputy President Kithure Kindiki. Kithure Kindiki has powers. Of course, these powers are drawn from the office of the presidency, which we can say that amounts to be equal to him, but to him he has got some limits, because we have those other shadow powers that controls him. The shadow powers includes those of Farouk Kibet and some individuals who are of close proximity to the president in State House. So Kindiki has got some excessive power. The other person who has got much influence is the Prime Secretary, the Prime Minister, the Prime Secretary Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi's roles include being in charge of the Foreign Affairs Ministry and in charge of the Cabinet Secretaries. With this man is able to influence government policies because he's in charge of the various ministries. So this person, this Musalia Mudavadi, is able to speak one-on-one each day with the president, informing him of what is taking place. This position that he has could be similar to what the former CS, Super CS, Fred of Okengo Matiang held during the time of Uhuru Kenyatta is reign. Another quarter of power is that of Farouk Kibet. Farouk Kibet is not an elected leader, but he wields power. He's a power broker. He enjoys the position of being aide to the president. He has been accused by the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua as being a co-president to William Samoei Ruto. That means he gives much of the instructions to what William Ruto ought to do or not do. We also have this broad-based government. Under this, I directly focus on Raila Amolo Odinga. In William Ruto's government, Raila Amolo Odinga wields or has got a lot of power through his cabinet secretaries who are known as the experts and who form the part of broad-based government. So through that, he holds lots of influence in William Ruto's cabinet. And that's why sometimes the former deputy president tells them that ODM is a life supporting machine to Kenya Kwanza's government because of the support that they are giving him. Another indirect influence in power is or comes from those allies, close allies of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, or from the Jubilee government, which includes people like Riek Nyanjui and Mutahi Kagwe, those who are in the cabinet positions. These people have got lots of power, lots of influence, and more especially because of the place they come from. Another unseen power is that of ICT man Itumbe. The other time, it has been argued by the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua that Itumbe controls William Samoei Ruto, because in some instances they could maybe text one another as they were discussing, and they will come and tell him time is over, let's move away, and the former deputy president is left in suspense. Of which this is true because every member of parliament, every MCA, prime minister, governor, and any other elective position, they always have one person who you cannot even describe his education, his purity, but completely makes these leaders behave like children because they control their psychology. So Itumbe in this section plays a great role in controlling William Ruto's psychology. Then we have another power broker by the name Kipchumba Murkomen. Kipchumba Murkomen has been able to survive several access, several reshuffles, while people were thinking that this is the man who should go out. Kipchumba Murkomen survived, and instead he was put into one of the powerful ministerial positions, that is the internal security. Now he's able to control the security apparatus, is able to receive intelligence, is able to march in well organized parades, and he enjoys everything that has got to do with security. What is your take? Those are some of the individuals who wield lots of influence in William Samoei Ruto's cabinet. What is your take? If you have a contrary opinion, kindly drop your comment in or on our commentary section. Thank you so much and have a pleasant evening.